So let's be perfectly honest. Camera straps are far from sexy. In fact, they are really boring. But in this Peak Design camera strap review, I'm going to show you why I think this strap is kind of sexy and why you may want to ditch the strap that you're using now for this one. It's Tiggi Habanero, and on this channel I do movie making tutorials and gear reviews just like this one, so consider subscribing. And make sure that you stick around to the end because I'm going to share a tip. Actually, it's a power tip to show you how to use this strap to save your neck and make you look like a pro. You know, straps really are kind of ho-hum, like, you know, they really are kind of boring, but like the seatbelts in your car, extremely important. And you know, there's a saying that it's not if you're going to drop your camera, it's just a matter of when. And if you're like me and you like to get what I call cheap thrill tracking shots by hanging the camera out the window of the car, then you're going to definitely want a strap for that. You might be tempted to skimp on this strap, and that's okay if you need to stay within your budget. But remember that it is holding up something that's very valuable, plus a good strap can save your back and your shoulder. And notice I didn't say neck, because we're going to get to that. The Peak Design Slide Lite strap is specifically designed for mirrorless cameras, and like its bigger brother, which is a little bit larger, wider strap, it has all the same features as the bigger strap, only it is just slimmed down a bit. And the reason for that is because mirrorless cameras are lighter than DSLR cameras because, again, they are without the mirror. And what I really like about this Peak Design strap is that it's smooth, it's comfortable, and it's wide enough that it won't slip off your shoulder or even cut into your shoulder. It's made out of a glossy nylon webbing that feels a lot like a car seatbelt, but it's not quite as pliable, and it's actually in a lot of ways, even though it's tough in a lot of ways, it's softer than a seatbelt. And it's real easy to get on and off the camera because of these special connectors, and we're going to look at those a little bit closer in just a moment. So one side of the strap has these rubber grips on it. That is the side you would wear on your shoulder because it will grip to your shirt and keep it from sliding. Let's talk about how easy it is to get the strap on and off your camera, and I think is what really sets this camera strap apart from others. And this is what makes the difference. These are called anchor links, and they are the magic that allow you to get this strap on and off your camera quickly. These medallions, these anchor links, actually stay on your camera. So easy on and off. How great is that? On the black strap there are red stitching highlights. On the ash strap there are blue stitching highlights. And some of the hardware is also will be corresponding red or blue. And I think this is what really kind of makes this strap kind of sexy. Plus those connectors, I love those anchor links. So overall the hardware has a really clean look, and it allows you to adjust the strap on the fly. And I really think that if there is a downside to this strap, it's the fact that it doesn't have the extra padding in the strap, but because it's really designed for lighter mirrorless cameras, I don't really think that's a design flaw. It's actually the way it's supposed to be. Question for you. What are you going to do? Are you going to keep the strap you have on your camera now, or are you going to go for the Peak Design strap? Let me know in the comments below. Here's the power tip. Let's talk about some behavior modification here, shall we? So it's so common that you'll see everybody wearing their camera straps around their neck. And in fact, it's so common that most straps, camera straps, are actually called neck straps. And it's okay to be a beginner and wear your camera strap like that. But if you really want to be a pro and really kind of go pro in your camera strap wearing, then you want to always carry your camera strap on your shoulder. And this is so you can save your neck and your back. Even if you do decide to carry one of these huge lenses on the camera, you're going to do yourself a world of good if you keep the camera strap on your shoulder. I mean, look at pro photographers, pro videographers on the sidelines of football games. They're not carrying their cameras around their necks, and sometimes they can have 3 to 4 cameras and different lenses with them, and they all manage to carry them on their shoulders. So this is how you want to be a pro. When you are wearing your camera on the shoulder, make sure the lens is pointing inward. That makes it easy for you to grab with one hand if you want to get a shot. And the advantage of that is that the lens is pointing inward, so you won't risk banging it onto, furniture or a car or something like that. And if this makes you nervous, say you're in a crowd, then you always want to make sure that you keep your hand on your shoulder strap and make sure you secure the camera. If you want to secure the camera even further, then you can go ahead and wear the strap across, like crossbody this way. And the Peak Design strap is beautifully designed for this. This video is part of the playlist called Digital Camera Tutorials for Beginners. And be sure you check out the rest of those videos. And there's a link in the description for that playlist. And there's also a link in the description for the Peak Design strap.